Yes, Miss, I...
You work on that? Yes, that was homework the last week. That was the
Yes.
homework in spelling class. Now, I'm going to check the answer of page 21. Gabriela Gigurens, tell me, Gabriela.
What is the page? And I don't see the page.
Do you see the presentation, page number 21?
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
page number 21, class. We're going to check the answer. That was part of your homework, but I want to be sure that you have the answers. Like we're going to do it together here. Page number 21. Okay, let's see here. We have synonyms and antonyms. What we're going to find? Synonyms and antonyms of the words that are in bold. So this word that you see in bold face is the antonym and the synonym that we're looking. In this case, let's start with synonyms. Acquire a set of pins. Which of these words, A, B, C, or D, means the same of acquire, class? Say it one more time. Obtain, that's right, it's obtain. So that's the answer, it's letter B, obtain. If you have that answer, put a check. If you don't have that answer, correct it, because the answer is obtain. Excellent. Number 2, facts of their argument. What is the synonym for key? Basic. Excellent. Basic. Number 3, the synonym for fire. Dismiss. Excellent. Put a check if you have that answer. Number 4, for share.
Portion.
My share of the reward. My portion. Excellent. Number 5, yearbook. Annual. That's right. Annual means the same of yearbook. Number 6.
Miss, I already do this page.
Yeah, just put a check. If you have this answer, put a check. Supporter.
Sponsor.
Excellent. Sponsor is a synonym for the word in bold face and 6. If you have all correct, excellent. Put a check. Number 1 for antonyms. Remember, antonyms is the contrary. It doesn't mean the same. Synonyms are the same, antonyms the contrary. Number 1, a candidly for candidly gaze.
Staring.
Turn, that's right. Turn. Where you find the synonyms and antonyms? Remember that. Where you find the definitions, you find synonyms and antonyms for all these words. For expand, number 2.
Contract.
That's right. Excellent. For number 3, occupy.
Vacant.
Okay. Isabella, which answer you say?
Vacant.
Vacant, that's right. That's the answer. For number 3, occupy. The opposite is vacant. So there is the space, it's free. Number 4, forget.
Recall.
Yes, it's the opposite. Number 5, cooperation.
Competition.
It's the contrary and the contrary or antony for pamper.
Neglect.
That's right. Did you have this answer in page 21, class? Do you have these answers?
So do you have to write o solo vamos a circular?
Did you write it? That was part of your homework. We were checking just the answer to us. You first circle because it's easier for you to circle and then you can write on the space. You write it on the space, but first you can circle so you remember the answer.
I have all correct.
All correct, Khaled. Excellent. You put a check for all of them using a red pen. Excellent. No mistakes.
I have all correct.
Anna, the same for you. Perfect. Who else? Who else has all correct? Or just one mistake?
That's one mistake.
Just one mistake, Rosa. Excellent. Isabella.
Two mistakes.
Correct.
Two, Camila. Okay, perfect. Just two mistakes. Excellent, Jan, Isabella. Great.
Correct.
Perfect, Hermes.
2 mistakes.
Perfect. Okay. All correct. Now let's go to the next unit. We're going to start a new unit. Unit number 3. We're going to start the next unit. Don't forget that this was part of your homework, that you take a picture, and some of you already sent it to me. I was checking. Some
I
of
have all correct, Miss.
perfect, Joshua. Mia Valentina, tell me.
Miss, I finished the page y Miss, sí las tengo buenas.
Oh, correct. Excellent. Excellent.
Miss, I have one mistake. Miss,
Just one mistake.
Miss, es que teníamos que subir esa a la plataforma, ¿verdad?
In English, what I tell you in Spanish, I don't understand what
Es
you're
que,
saying.
es que no sé cómo se dice en inglés.
No. Your classmates must help you. Classmates, help your classmate to speak, Mia to speak in English.
To apply this, to apply psychology.
Mhm.
I submit with Schoology.
Schoology. Okay. Yes, you have to do it. You have these days to upload it if you haven't
It
worked
is
on that.
homework.
Yeah, that was homework. Yes.
I do.
Excellent. That was homework, remember.
In the past month.
Last
think
month
that
or last week?
No, last
Week.
month.
Last week. It was last week.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next one. That was the homework just where we're checking. Now let's go to start unit
No, no
number,
termino.
unit number 3, the goat herder and the wild goats. That's the title of this unit.
Miss,
You
puede.
find it on page number 26 and page number 27. So everybody open page number 26, 27. We're going to read this story. And as you can notice, we have new words. We have new words on, they are highlighted in blue. So we are going to learn the definitions. So let's see, Isabella, you're going to help me to read, Isabella.
What is the page?
We're on page 26, 26, yes. I'm going to write it here, page number 26. Unit number 3, page number 26. Okay, Isabella, you're going to help me to read.
One evening, a goat herder was leading his goats back home. A snowstorm had begun, and he knew it would be a cold, nasty night. Getting the goats to safely Sylvie on an open path. As he quickly led the animals into the barn, the goat herder noticed that 3-wheeled goats had joined his herd. The wild goats hid out because they were not as attractive as his.
Attractive.
He always kept his goats clean and fed them well. The wild goats' coats were tangled and dirty, and their bodies were smeared. The next day, he could not take the goats out to graze in the fire because snow covered the ground. Suddenly, the goat herder an idea. If he feed the wild goats well and keep them clean, perhaps they will consent to stay with his herd. That will mean that he will have more goat milk and more goat cheese. More milk and cheese meant more money in his pocket. Then he could fix up his house and buy new clothes to replace his old. Shabby one. The very thought made him giggle with pleasure. The extra food and care will not be such a burden if the wild goats provide him with more money.
Okay, thank you. Stop here. Stop here. Thank you, Isabella. Excellent. Your pronunciation. We have the words argent, attractive, burden, consent, and Chevy. In the next pages, we're going to learn about these words. About this word. Lucia, continue with the reading, Lucia, please. We're in next page, page number 27 now. Do you have your book?
Yes, miss.
Read from your book because here I'm not sure if you can read from here. So use your book to read page number 27.
Man, isn't it time to eat? He heard the goats asking. When he looked into the field,
them. However, the goat hunter saw that he was low on his supply of oats. He looked at his old goat hair. He had carried wool from them all their lives. They would follow him and stay loyal and dependable no matter what. He told himself that when he decided to give the wild goat generous portions and feed his own her tiny portion. One day of less food would hurt his well-fed goats. After the goat herder fed the animals, he brushed the wild goats road to noted cows. He inaugurated his own hair since he had brushed their goats the previously week. After that he finished, he could barely tell the difference between his own hair and the 3 wild goats. The next morning, the sun shone bright and warm on the ice that had been on the ground had thawed and the snow had melted. The goat herder opened the barn to take the goat.
Okay, thank you, Lucia. Open the board to take the goats. Excellent. Here you see we have dependable and previous, the 2 words that also we're going to define in the next one. Gabriela Gikurems, continue the next part, please.
To pasture, no sooner did the animals leave the barn than the wild goats began running away. The goat herder's response was immediately, "Wait, stop! Haven't I treated you well? Why don't you stay with my herd? Your lives will be so much better," the biggest goat said. "We decided to leave last night. We felt you don't qualify as good caretaker." "Why not? Did I feed you well?" "Yes, but you didn't feed your own herd. In the same way, that kind of neglect will indicate only one thing. You will not feed us well after we stay with you for a while." "But I brushed your coats and cleaned you up so nicely." "We are wild goats, and we don't care for vanity. Being dirty is comfortable for us. Besides, we preferred our freedom." And so the 3 wild goats went their own way, and the goat herder has to be content with his original herd.
Thank you. Original herd. Original. Excellent. Excellent. We have new words. Response, qualify, indicate, vanity. The words that also we're going to learn in the next page. Now, what was the moral here? What is the moral here? Never mistreat old friends to get new ones. That it was happening in the story, right? So that's the moral that tells us this story. Never mistreat old friends to gain a new ones. You have to treat well the old ones and also the new ones. To get new ones, you have to behave well. Now let's go to the next page, class. Page number 20, 28 and 29, right? Here we can find the definitions, for the words that they were previously on blue. So we have the first word, it's attractive. We have the definition, what is attractive? What is attractive, Danny?
Pleasing to the eye, mind, or sense, having the power to draw attention.
That's right, that's attractive. It calls the attention. And also we have an example sentence. Marcela, what is that? Read the sentence of the, it's as an example, number 1.
Please to the eye, mind, of sense, having the power to draw attention. The jewelry is plain, but
Okay, the yellow is plain, but which word we're going to write here, Marcelo, in this space?
attractive.
Attractive, that's right. So everybody on the book write the word attractive. The yellow is plain, but attractive. What is the meaning of attractive? It's here. It's something that is pleasing to the eye. It calls your attention. So the synonyms that we have for this word is appealing, likable, and all these words beautiful. It means that they are synonyms. It means almost the same of this word attractive. What is the antonym? The antonym is the contrary, something that is unpleasant, something that is disgusting, that it's offensive, that it doesn't call your attention. That's the opposite. These words, synonyms and antonyms, help us to complete the following pages. So we need to also take a look of them for that reason. Now, number 2, burden. That's the second word, burden. What does it mean? It is, you can notice, we have 2 definitions for this word. It's something that it's carry along, that it's very hard to beat. Do you understand what it means, burden, with this definition? It's something that it's too heavy. It's too heavy to move. So that's why we have one example of a sentence. Males are sometimes called the best of. So we complete here with which word, class? We write the word burden because it's a word that we are using. We are defining. That's same for the second definition, the weight down or put as heavy as a lawn on. I'm sorry to burden with all these heavy packages. So we complete both sentences, examples that we have this. The synonyms, we have some synonyms. It means that it's a weight, it's difficult, it's hardship. If you remember unit number 1, we talk about hardship. Antonyms, antonyms is the opposite. It's something that it doesn't weigh too much. Line it. Anna, what is the definition number 3 for consent?
The definition of consent. Wait. To agree to or to approve, to give permission. Means, and I want to tell you something. I do the page 28 and 29.
28, 29, you already work on that? Excellent, excellent. Yeah. Consent. Okay, thank you, Anna. Consent, it means to agree, to give permission. For example, my parents wouldn't consent to staying up late. So they agree to give that permission, but also means approval or permission. That teacher needs our parents' consent so that we can go on the class trip. So consent means to give permission, to accept, to allow to do something, to give the authorization. That's consent, to provide authorizations or allows to do something to someone or somebody. So Marcelo, are you writing these words in this space? Consent, or you finished to work on this like Anna? Sure. No, so you should be working. Everybody should be working. See, Jan, number 4.
I finished. Sorry, can I help you?
Yes, number 4, see, Jan.
Cattle of being really untrustworthy. A taxi driver needs a car that always starts even in bad weather. Dependable.
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 Dependable. Excellent. What does it mean dependable, Sian, for you? No.
I don't know.
Dependable. It's capable of being relied on, trustworthy. So it says a taxi driver needs a dependable car that always starts, even in bad weather. So we have some synonyms. If we don't understand the definition, we have a synonym. It says it's something that is reliable, responsible.
Dependable.
So it's something that is trustworthy. Is the antony, untrustworthy. So dependable, it's something that it's trustworthy, that we can, it depends of that you can trust, something that you can trust of that.
Okay.
That it's not going to fail, it's going to help you. So dependable, yes. Number 5, Camila, read number 5, Camila. Indicate.
Yes. Indicate. To point to or point out to be a thing of a to say or express briefly. The nurse told me that a thin rash may an allegri or in a
Insect bite.
insect bite. Indication.
Indicate, that's right. What does it mean to indicate? It's to show you, to mark. I indicate to do something. I show you, I mark, I suggest. Announce. Tell me, Camila.
I finished that 2-page.
Perfect, Camila. Perfect. So indicate. That's the meaning of indicate. If you find the 2 pages, it's okay. It's okay if you finish. But I want to be sure that you understand the meaning of the words. Because sometimes we write the information, but we don't remember what is the definition. So important here is to know. Andrea Nunez, word number 6, Andrea Nunez. Previous. What is the meaning of previous, Andrea? You're muted, your microphone.
Previous.
Previous. Are you on page number 29, Andrea? No.
29.
29, we're in page number 29.
Oh, sí. I don't know.
You're not following the class. Fernando, word number 6, please.
It's really easy.
Previous. Coming before in time or order.
Read the sentence.
Our teacher asked us to turn back to the previous page in the story.
That's right. Excellent. So previous is something that comes before. Some comes before, early, prior, far. That's a synonym. Come, turn back to the previous page, to the first page. So previous is something that is before. Number 7, qualify. To qualify, it's to have, it's to fit in something, to have all the qualities that they are needed. So narrow the meaning of. For example, here, you must be 18 years old to qualify to vote in a national election. So it's something that you need, qualify. To qualify, it's to have the authorized and title prepared. Also, you have the synonyms there. So you write in the space, qualify, to qualify. Rebecca, number 8, Response. What is response? Okay, Santiago, Santiago Chavez. Rebecca, number 8.
Lo leo, ¿verdad?
Yes, just read response.
Okay. Repeat or answer a reactive to something. My sister is still waiting for her letter stone in the atom game.
Acknowledgement. Acknowledgement.
Acknowledge
Acknowledgement.
them.
Acknowledgement.
Acknowledge them.
Meant. No, acknowledgement.
Announcement.
Acknowledgement.
Announcement.
Acknowledgement.
Announcement.
Okay, don't worry. That's a difficult word. It can be, look, it's long word. Acknowledgement. Excellent, Rebecca. Thank you. Response. Response is to give, to reply, to answer something. To reply or to answer something. So that's response. Number 9, it's shabby. What does it mean, shabby, class? So shabby means, here we have the definition, to wear, afraid of any use of word. Shabby, in other words, it means something that it's old. Something that it's old, that you didn't take or something. So it's shabby. So the child shiver in the shabby old coat. Shabby old coat. So it's something that it's old. That for example, if you have clothes, sometimes we have new clothes and sometimes you can have old clothes. The old clothes can be shabby because maybe you didn't take care of them or it's too old that they are shabby. So that's shabby. Now number 10, thaw. Thaw, it's to melt or melting something. For example, if you have a popsicle or you have an ice cube, so it can thaw because it's going to start melting. It can start melting. So that's thaw. Do you understand the meaning of shabby and thaw, class? Yes or no? What is shabby and what is thaw? So in the spaces, that's we have the definitions with right thaw. Okay, number 11. Gabriela, read number 11.
Urgent. Needing or demanding immediately action or attention.
Demanding attention. Excellent. Read the sentence.
The fire department answered an urgent call for help.
That's right. Urgent. It's demanding the attention. It's urgent. It's something that it's critical. So it's important. You need to give them more importance because it's urgent, right? And the last, vanity. Vanity is the quality of being stuffed or vain. So it's a person displays of vanity can be very annoying. So it's someone that can be look like arrogant people, right? Vanity, that's vanity. So questions about these words. One question that you are not sure about the meaning.
What is wrong?
Which number? Say the number of the word.
2.
Number 2, burden.
Yeah.
Okay, burden, it's something like, it's something that it's scary. Okay, in Spanish, it might be something that is pesado, cargado. That can be in Spanish, that like translation, burden. And excellent, Rebecca, another word class that you don't understand the meaning, that it's not clear for you.
Urgent.
Urgent, number 11, Sijan. Urgent, it's something that it's important that you need to do it immediately. For example, if you are in your house and there is fire in your house, you call urgently to whom?
Like emergency.
Like emergency. That's right, Sijan.
What is the number 10?
Number 10, thaw. Okay, excellent. Thaw, it's to melt or cause to melt something. in Spanish, it can be like deshelar, something like that. I think derretirse in Spanish, though derretirse, something that it's melting. Melting, yes. What else, class? Or everything is clear, just these words. Okay.
Miss, I don't understand the word. I am Gabriela. Shabby.
Shabby. Okay, what it says, shabby, it's a word, brand new is a word. Okay, this is, I was telling you that it's something that it's old. It's something that it's old. The, for example, the clothes can be old and in a poor condition. You didn't take care of that clothes, so they look old and it might have some holes in that. Shiver, but sorry, shabby, that's shabby.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, welcome. Okay, class, the class finished. Okay, we're going to stop here. Next class, we're going to continue with the next page. So we're going to stop sharing here and we're going to meet next class. Bye-bye, class.
Bye, Miss.